Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news here for you, and the headline of the news reads: Nigerian saving senator dies in United Kingdom as Atiku Abubakar reacts to the new status of Abba Kyari, the president CSO. All right, but before we continue with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish videos on YouTube. All right, let's look at the news in detail. A female lawmaker representing Cross River State in the Nigerian Senate, Rose Oko is dead. She died on Monday night in the United Kingdom at the age of 63 after battling illness. Patrick Okoroji, a close family member, said, "Heartbroken to hear of the passing of my dear cousin, Senator Rose Oko, after a long fought battle with physical affliction. You gave your best to your world. Now that it has pleased the Almighty God to call you home, may your soul find eternal rest in heaven." Oko was, until her demise, the chairman Senate Committee on Trade and Investment. She became the third senator to have died since June 2019. All right, and we also have another news. The former Vice President President Atiku Abubakar has reacted to President Buharis' Chief of Staff Abba Kyari testing positive for coronavirus. Multiple media reports on Tuesday alleged that Abba Kyari tested positive several days after his return from an official trip to Germany. And according to the tweet of Atiku Abubakar, he said, "My thought and prayer are with the Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari." The report said Abba Kyari was tested on Saturday based on medical advice, although he was not exhibiting any symptoms. The report, however, came back on Monday positive, and he has since gone into isolation, even though the symptoms are yet to manifest. The source also said Buhari was also advised to test, but he was negative. The confirmed case of COVID-19 in Nigeria have risen to 40, out of which 2 has been discharged and 1 death recorded. Wow. And we just want to look at the trending issues, especially about COVID-19, which has, brought so much trouble and panic into the country. All right, before we go on with discussions and further details about the havoc these dreaded disease has caused in the country, not just in the country, but also globally, let's look at what Nigerians have to say about the death of this renowned senator. We are not so precise. First of all, we are not so precise about what actually killed her. According to the brother, a family member who is possibly her cousin, based on what he said in his tweet, it clearly it shows there's no detail to what killed her. We don't know if it is cancer. We don't know if it is COVID-19. We don't know exactly what is wrong with her. But first of all, let's look at what Nigerians have to say. This one say, "Okay, rest in peace, but she should be buried there since she died there. We don't have cemetery here. Simple." And she's from Cross River State, so you cannot precisely say if they have cemetery or not. This one say, "Wish rest my people, all these people who cripple our country and brought unto hardship to the masses. It will not be well with them." Another person there is blasting the first respondent that it will never be well with our politicians who died because they are the cause of the trouble in the country. This one say, "May the soul of the senator rest in peace, but none of them can go to the United States for treatment of coronavirus. We all have to use the poor health sector they live for the masses." That is quite a serious case, because this issue of coronavirus has really shown that what goes around comes around. They thought that they were trying to deprive the poor of good medical facilities, but unfortunately it's their turn to face it. So if it is not well equipped, we are all going to suffer the same thing. Somebody once said that, okay, I think it was Obasanjo, who now had to ask, why is it that the president has not embarked on his normal trip to United Kingdom for his medical treatment, and nobody could give response to it. God made it that it had to affect everybody. So right now, everybody is trying to see how they can make use of the poor health facility that we have in the country to sort out this situation. And this one said, Ogoja don't have good hospital. They fly her to UK for treatment. Now that she is dead, dead body they won't give us. What was the impact towards her constituency? That's another question that must be answered, But then such a question cannot debar her return to Ogoja if that's where she's coming from. That kind of question cannot debar it. You know why? Because you cannot blame it on her that she did not do what she was supposed to do. Because if you go through her details, you realize that she's been in Senate for quite a long time. It was the duty of the people to make sure they choose the right person who will represent them. You don't have to blame her. If there was truly an election day and you guys voted for her, possibly because of the small gari and the small salt and the small beans she gave to you, then you don't have any right to complain. Thank God divinity had to come into play and, strip her of that position so that you guys can make use of your brain now. Because I know certainly now that she is dead, another person will emerge, and whoever that will emerge must be the people's choice. Make sure you choose the right people so that they can lead you. All right, let's go into a proper discussion of especially the COVID-19, which has really brought so much trouble into Nigerian economy, not just Nigerian economy, but the economy of the world at large. The rate at which it is killing the people globally now, it's really, really troubling. Right now, nobody can really say that there is a solution to it. Whatever we have is just to see how we can build our immunity, protect ourselves from it. But the truth is, the environment that Nigerians have found themselves, it's very difficult for some of the things that are operational, some of the instructions that are operational in the United Kingdom, in the United States and other countries. It's difficult for it to be really adhered to here in this part of the country. Reason being that our system is different. For example, we have an open market. If you look at Nigeria, we have open market whereby you cannot restrict entry of anybody into the market. And guess what? We do not even have the required facilities that can help, handle this issue. Currently, I took a walk down to the market, and when I got there, the people are just going back their normal businesses as if nothing has happened. People are still hugging themselves. People are still giving handshakes to people. People are still maintaining a very close social relationship with one another. So it clearly shows that most people don't even, feel what is happening. If you look at one of our feeds from my colleague, she's been a little bit very consistent here. She showed us a video of a young man who was traveling from wherever he was traveling from down to Nigeria, thinking that he will come and see a more well-structured environment. But unfortunately, when he walked into, the departure launch of the international airport, Lagos International Airport, what he saw was not what he expected. The proximity between one person to another was too close that certainly if the other person in front of you have it and he coughs, automatically you're going to pick it. And nobody can regulate anybody there and say, if you have been coughing, stand this side. Nobody will listen to you. So right now, the truth of the matter is that we are in the hands of God. I was in a small place, was trying to pick up something, and I heard people discussing it. And I was like, hey, we just need to adhere to some of the health instructions that we have been given. And someone told me, man, the truth is that this one, white man sickness, if it catch Africa. I told him that so many people are already down. We have recorded 2 dates right now, and the young man told me, well, bros, waiting they be say people will suppose die, now then go die. People will not suppose die, they no go die. And with that in mind, it clearly shows that people are not really taking this instruction to heart. But at this point, we have seen the importance of people adhering to instruction and how it has greatly helped. We have seen the scores of the number of people that have been affected thus far, and we've seen the number of people globally, the number of people also who have been sick, and we've also seen cases of people who have recovered. Someone that Hanks came out, that's one of those major actors who came out to tell Nigerians that he was sick. He came out to say that he is recovering at a very fast speed. Why? Because he have heard to instruction. So right now, if they're telling you, let's see how we can control this thing, please do well to make sure you go with your sanitizer to wherever you have to go to. And for those who cannot buy it, we are soliciting to some of those rich Nigerians, the likes of Dangote. Dangote has already expressed interest in helping out. The likes of, some big churches like the Winners Chapel, like Redeemed Christian Church, and other rich Nigerians. Please make sure, just do what you can to help Nigerians. You can provide, for example, you can provide something like hand sanitizers to Nigerians. Not just hand sanitizers alone, you can also give them vitamin C, buy in a huge. And if, for example, you live in an environment where you can help people around there, to get all those things, why not? If not, so that we can at least protect one another from contacting this disease. Because the closer it is to us, the more possibility it is for us to get infected with it. And let's try also within our best to make sure that we stay back at home more, stay off visiting people, so that you won't bring that tears to your family. That's